Hey, I'm Jeneva. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I am a wellness business coach. I own a wellness community called Where's Neva, where we're uniting Black folks globally through storytelling and travel. I also own UR Piece of Art, which is a mobile paint and sip company that is working with small businesses and do private paint and sip parties. Bit about my background. I love my folks. I love my community. I love community building. So everything I create is about community building and fostering creativity and healing my folks, as well as keeping the stories of our ancestors alive. So everything I do is out of love, out of focus for my people, because we have a lot of work to do, but when we come together in community, it's easy for us to process and easy for us to work through it to succeed with whatever our definition of success is. So my entrepreneurship journey found me. I didn't find it, it found me. After dealing with some deep, deep depression, I realized that life had to be bigger than my stress, my worries, and my sadness. And so I went on a trip, a month road trip across the United States where I was alone and I had to understand, what is it that I wanted? What is it that Jeneva wanted? So I had to really ask myself hard, reflective questions, which then I realized I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be free, and I wanted to define what freedom looked like for me. I wanted to build community. I wanted to foster community, and I wanted to share my wellness journey. And so by doing so, from all my businesses, from UR Piece of Art, from my coaching business, they each one of them found me out of my story. So living in my purpose and allowing my purpose to flourish allowed me to become even more free by choosing me and choosing things that foster my growth, and not only foster my growth, but the growth of my community. So I am a visionary. I am someone that thinks big, dreams big, and just wants to do big. When working with Tirzah, she helped me get even more grounded. And she helped me understand the things that I were missing and what I needed to concentrate on. And she helped me, actually, she was my sounding board too. She allowed me to dream out loud because during COVID, I was dreaming out loud to myself. And I was like, thinking I was crazy sometimes. So Tirzah gave me space to allow me to speak to her, tell me and affirm me that I'm not crazy, and allow me to dream big, but then actually step back and help me with practical steps that I can take to fulfill my dreams. And she helped me understand that I could even dream bigger. And that was hard for me when I already dreamed big. And she gave me permission to charge my worth. She gave me permission to put boundaries up. She gave me permission to do everything I told my clients to do that I wasn't really doing for myself. She told me, Jeneva, you need to do the same thing you're telling all these other people. So she was checking me too. And I accept that. I appreciate that, because it's so easy to preach and tell people what they need to do. And then you forget about what you telling yourself you need to do the same thing. And so she was a me for me. And I love that about her, because I was like, dang, I got to respect it. So Tirzah was just amazing. Working with Tirzah, I finally I had a team at one point in time with 6 folks, 6 people. And then after a while, I decided that I wanted to downsize for a minute so I can get even more clearer. And so then I have 2 teammates now that are helping me build both of my businesses, Where's Neva and Jeneva Marie. And it's just growing, and it's just beautiful to see. Another thing she has helped me with is increase my price. So I increased my price with coaching, and it's been great. It's been great because I used to feel that I needed to be super accessible. that I needed to be everywhere. And she was like, Jeneva, you could be accessible in different ways. And she helped me understand that and understand the importance of charging my worth so that I can afford my business, so I can afford hiring people. And so she helped me develop those skills so I can see it in myself so I can actually live my dream. The day in the life of Jeneva, it looks like whatever I want it to look like for the day. Like, for instance, my grandmother just called me and told me that she needed me to run an errand for her. And so I was able to move my schedule around so I'm able to cater to my family. I'm a very, very community oriented person, which means I am very oriented to my family. And I was able to move things around, take certain calls, bring my laptop to wherever I need to go so that I can help my grandmother with whatever she needs to help with and be able to handle my business at the same time. Not only that, if I need extra support in that, I can tell my team, like, hey, this is what I need you all to pick up. Can you pick this up for me? Because I have to run this errand for my grandmother. So it has helped me. So living in a day of the life of Jeneva has gave me more freedom than I had in the past. And I can really be spontaneous and have boundaries at the same time. And it feels good to move in that flow. I'm able to travel again. Before I worked with Tirzah, I didn't know how I can start traveling and being able to run my business at the same time. Before I was super involved in my business, I was traveling a lot. And I didn't understand how I could find the middle ground of that. And so after the program, I have booked some tickets so that I'm able to travel, able to work with my team, able to continue to run my business as I am on the go. And so I plan to go internationally, domestically, go to friends' weddings, be able to go visit some people around the world. And it's just amazing to be in the space that I dreamt of and be able to run my business at the same time. Favorite part of this experience was having someone to be my sounding board. And not only be my sounding board, but be the person to check me when I am saying limited beliefs. Because, like I said before, it's so easy to tell other people to check themselves. And it can be hard when you are subconsciously used to the things you say to yourself. And having someone to be your sounding board and ask you deep reflective questions of the things you said. I know there was a time where I told Tirzah that I didn't want to be expensive. And she told me, she asked me, she said, what is your reasons to not wanting to be expensive? And for that, I had to explore that answer. And it had some underlying truths of people calling me expensive and not understanding why I took offense to that when, hey, I deserve to be expensive too. So having someone affirm you, ask you deep reflective questions to know what you deserve, know your worth. Someone who sees their worth because they see their worth. It feels good to be in a space that fosters healthy relationships, healthy communications, and hold you accountable to the things you want. Thinking about working with Tirzah, I will tell you to put your seatbelt on because it's a ride, but you are going to come out of it with such a clearer vision, a clear understanding of success, and the importance of knowing what you deserve and knowing your worth. She has so many skills and resources to help you develop your definition of success. And she has worked with so many people across the world whose definition of success may be different than yours. However, she has resources to help you on your journey. And you can't find many people that's like a walking library. So Tirzah is that woman. You should get you a Tirzah. So look, it's her services are priceless and she's amazing. But like I said before, put your seatbelt on because it is a ride and you're gonna be checking yourself. And you might have some times where you have deep, deep crying sessions because that breakthrough is real. But on the other side of that breakthrough, I'm gonna just leave it there. Yes, family, I would love for you to keep up with me. You can follow me on Where is Neva on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can follow Jeneva Marie B on Instagram, Twitter. And you can follow me also at whereisneva.com, JenevaMarieB.com. And I'm just here. You can also follow me at You Are a Piece of Art on Instagram. So if you can find me. And I would love to be in company with you as well.